Last week, Mr. Theotto announced over the PA system that Sam Short passed away on April 7th after a long battle with cancer. Today is Sam Short's 18th birthday. As a member of the senior class, Sam worked hard to meet all graduation requirements and earn his high school diploma in December. According to his high school guidance counselor, Amy Aspengren, as the first member of the class of 2024 to graduate, Sam put enormous amounts of effort to get everything done so he could graduate on December 19th. During Sam's planned graduation ceremony, Upper Arlington City Council also declared December 19th as Sam Short Day through a resolution. Sam never let cancer define him. He lived his life to the fullest, taking every opportunity, going on many adventures, and giving life all his heart and energy. One of Sam's many accomplishments was completing a 4-day boot camp through Make-A-Wish, where at the end of the experience, Sam became an honorary Marine at Parris Island. Sam's work ethic also had a positive impact on the community through his jobs at Nutter Hardware and Giant Eagle, where he had a love for the people he worked with and the customers he served. Sam loved sports. Growing up, he played travel baseball, and this passion led to him coaching and inspiring little athletes about the game and how to play baseball. Sam also loved playing basketball, wiffle ball, cheering on the Cincinnati Reds, watching movies, and collecting Star Wars Legos. For Sam, building Star Wars Legos became a form of therapy and a way to connect with friends and strangers. Sam enjoyed building Legos with one of the biggest Star Wars fanatics at Upper Arlington High School, math teacher Mr. Brian Chandler.
I have known Sam since he was a baby. Grew up getting to enjoy life with Sam and his always humorous spirit. I was a counselor for him in 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade at church camp, and he was in my cabin and always one of the most rambunctious, and I love that about him. I love his constant laughter and joy, and the fact that he showed that all the way up to the end. Sam and I had a very close connection with his love of Lego and Star Wars, so a little buffet there. As he got lost, started to lose feeling in his legs and then eventually his hands. Doing the Lego actually really helped with the dexterity in his hands. He and I would sometimes get together and build together, and especially as time went on and he did then lose the ability to use his hands as well, we could still get together, and I would kind of build while he was doing quality control. We got to build a Lego together over spring break, and so I'll cherish that memory that was the last time he and I got to hang out together, was building a Naboo starfighter that he had bought. So I'll always have those memories, and I'm going to miss Sam a lot, but a lot of great time together.
Student Council is collecting new Lego sets today during school to honor Sam. These sets will be donated to the Cincinnati Children's Hospital Proton Center Child Life. Sam's obituary states that he was the most appreciative of those who treated him as just Sam. Here's a word from one of those people.
Sam and I met in 8th grade at Hastings. Well, no, we met before that. We knew each other for a while. But we got really close in 8th grade at Hastings. Yeah, Sam and I also kind of bonded over our love for Star Wars. So that was often a good talking point. Sam was just always like a really fun person to be around. He could always put a smile on people's faces. He always made people laugh. He loved kids. He would always come to my church with me. And the after-school program that I work at, and he would come hang out with the kids. Just like, was willing to like just jump in and have fun with them and do whatever. So they loved him for that. He bought them all Wendy's one time. He made it really special for them. Sam was such a great friend, and he's definitely going to be missed by a lot of people because he impacted so many people's lives. But I think we can find joy in the fact knowing that he's in a better place and free of suffering.
Sam left a legacy that touched so many people's lives. As his obituary states, Sam was kind, caring, loyal, generous, and so empathetic. And that's just the beginning. Sam loved life and was all in with whatever was given to him. Sam's celebration of life is this Sunday, April 21st, 2024, at 3 p.m. at the Upper Arlington Lutheran Church, Mill Run campus. Additional ways Sam's family invites people to honor Sam is through donations to Able Gamers, an organization that creates opportunities to play video games with others in order to combat social isolation, foster inclusive communities, encourage friend-making, and improve the quality of life for people with disabilities. Donations to A Kid Again, a children's charity based in Columbus, Ohio, that serves families raising children with life-threatening conditions by providing cost-free, fun-filled destination events throughout the year as a way for these families to take a break from doctor visits and hospital stays and enjoy quality time together. Or by bringing new Lego sets to Sam's memorial service on Sunday to be donated to Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Sam was a gift to the people involved in his life. His contagious smile will never fade away, and his impact on his family, friends, student peers, and teachers will last a lifetime.
What's up, Bears? Welcome back to sports.
Boys lacrosse took dubs against Mason and Dublin Coffin, but had a tough time against Culver Academy, ending the game with a score of 18-8. The boys played a competitive match against Liberty, where they found their stride and pulled away with 16-10. It's JVA time. Their next game is tomorrow versus Moeller Academy in Kentucky at Bellarmine University.
Girls lacrosse beat Kentucky Country Day last Friday by the score of 8-6. They then took down Liberty in a heated state chip rematch by the score of 9-8, yet took a tough 7-6 loss to New Albany last night. The girls compete in the Hannigan tournament this weekend, where they play Thomas Worthington and Medina.
Baseball took dubs against Liberty and Brunswick, but took a nail-biting loss to Kaufman 1-2, taking the game to 15 innings where they were only supposed to play 6. The boys' next game is tomorrow versus St. Ignatius at home. Be sure to support.
Softball had some tough games last week, losing a doubleheader to Watterson and a game to Hilliard-Bradley. However, the girls turned the tide by beating Hilliard-Davidson 12-11, with senior Lauren Thornton knocking down a grand slam for the Bears. The girls played Liberty at home last night.
Boys volleyball had a packed week with 4 games back-to-back. The team won 3-0 in the most recent match against Bradley. Track
and field lit up Dublin Kaufman meet last Saturday, with girls 4x200 and 4x400 taking first place. The boys racked up a couple of dubs with their 4x200 group, placing first, and senior captain and University of Pitt signee Thomas McMahon grabbing first for the 1600-meter race. The team will compete in the Lancaster meet tonight. Boys tennis took a dub against Hilliard-Bradley earlier this week, yet lost 1-4 against Olentangy Orange on Wednesday. The boys' next match is next Wednesday against Bexley. Let's go, boys.
Crew had 2 boats. The boys 2x4 and 3x4 earned bronze in their events at the Cincinnati Invitational, which is arguably the hardest regatta of the season. Crew's next regatta is tomorrow in Milford, Michigan, where they will compete in the Huron River Sprints.
On Wednesday, 7 of our athletes officially signed to play their sport in college. A total of 41 seniors signed this school year to continue playing at the next level. Swinging strong, Scotty Scheffler won the Masters on Sunday for the second time in 3 years. Scheffler finished -4 on Sunday and -11 on the weekend, dominating the rest of the pool.
The WNBA draft went down on Sunday, with Caitlin Clark going first overall pick to the Indiana Fever, which was most anticipated. Hometown hero J.C. Sheldon from Ohio State was the 5th pick in the first round and was selected by the Dallas Wings.
Speaking of the draft, later on the show, Alex and I will interview sports whiz Luke Macaluso on his predictions for the 2024 NFL Draft.
The biggest competition in UA at the moment is the Hackathon, where there are 100 students from UA and 4 other high schools participating in events sponsored by Nationwide.
Let's kick it to Nathan, who is live in the STEM Commons, where the Nationwide Hackathon is taking place.
Nathan on the move.
Sponsored by UA Ed Foundation.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm with Dr. Kale here to talk about the UA Hackathon. Dr. Kale, would you like to introduce it?
Sure. Thanks, Nathan. We have about 100 kids here today doing the Nationwide Hackathon. We have kids from UA, Dublin, and Central Crossing High School, and they're doing 3 different types of activities. We call this an authentic learning experience today. So, hey, let's go down the hall and see what they're doing.
Let's check it out. So we're going to be going to each room. So each room there's something different going on, and we have people here to kind of talk about each thing that's going on. So first we're going to start with Nini. All right, do you guys want to explain what's going on right now? Talk about what you're doing.
Yeah, so basically we're learning about OpenAI and how to use it to get more accurate answers.
Like ChatGPT and Gemini are our two big platforms that we're using.
All right, well, thank you.
Cool.
So there's one room. The thing about the hackathon is it kind of seems like they're kind of going all 24/7, just nonstop. Next, we're going to be turned into the Turner STEM Lab, checking out what's going on in there. So,
I want to give a shout out to the Nationwide employees. We have 28 people from Nationwide here today that are sharing their talents with us.
all right, here we go. All right. Hey guys, what's going on in this room? Tell us about what are all these gizmos and gadgets?
We are using a microcomputer called a Raspberry Pi to turn lights on.
We have a blinking light.
Yay! What's the goal?
The goal in the end is to make a shark game where it shoots lasers at targets.
All right. So their goal is to make a shark game to shoot lasers at targets. It's really fascinating. All right. Finally, we'll go to the third room. As you guys can see, it's just nonstop. A lot of technology here. It's probably a very expensive space right now. So. It's nonstop. A lot of technology here. Guys, probably a very expensive space right now. Take it away.
We are doing the UA Hackathon coding competition right now. We're just solving problems, and I'm having a good time. Yeah.
All right. UA hacking coding competition. I like that. Dr. Kibbs. Shout out to the duck.
What is that?
Oh, I'm supposed to explain what this. Okay. So there's like this tradition where if you're coding, you're supposed to talk to a duck to help you sort through your problems.
You have to put it in the.
Well, guys, thank you so much for being on the show. Good luck to everyone at the hackathon. Let's kick it to Sam with community.
Welcome back to Community. Prom is next Saturday, April 27th at COSI, and tomorrow is the last day to purchase from tickets at a reduced rate. Julia Oakley visited COSI with Claire Cooper this week to highlight some special features for prom this year.
Prom is back at COSI this year. When driving to COSI, the parking garage can be found off of Bell Street.
Be sure to pick up a yellow sticker at the entrance that reduces the price of parking to $10.
All exhibits in COSI will be open for students. Claire has more on one of these exhibits.
One really exciting feature that we will have at prom is the Titanic exhibit will be open. Thank you so much to the STAM Project for sponsoring this. The Titanic exhibit will also have timed entries and be open from 7 to 10:30, but the last entry will be at 9:30.
Next, Claire went into the ocean exhibit.
Hello guys, we are now in the submarine. This is just one of the very many things you can do here at COSI.
Finally, COSI's Absolute Zero will have space ice cream available to purchase. This has been Julia Oakley
and Claire Cooper
reporting for the WARL.
There's a QR code coming up. Junior and senior students planning to attend prom must purchase tickets in advance. Save $10 by purchasing tickets by tomorrow through the link on Canvas or the QR code on screen. Now, just south of COSI at the Grange Insurance Audubon Center, Seeds of Caring is hosting their Kids as a Planet Protectors, an Earth Day celebration. Families and groups can expect projects to help kids take action in protecting our environment. Interested in being a class officer for next year? Check out your class page on Canvas for more information. Current sophomores and juniors can apply to be a 6th grade camp counselor next fall. There are QR codes around the school linking to the application. Interested students must apply by next Friday. More than 35 employers are visiting Upper Arlington High School on Friday, May 3rd during the lunch periods to share information with students about their industry, answer questions, and hire students post-graduation or for summer help and internships. There will be a short promotional code video by one of the visiting companies after the show credits this morning. Also, the UAHS Medical Club is hosting a special presentation from the Wexner Medical Center on May 3rd during 6th period in the Performing Arts Center. Students interested in health science careers who want to attend must stop by the College and Career Center in advance to register. And now to Tommy and Alex, who tackled the upcoming NFL draft.
We are here with Big Dog, L. Mac, Luke Macaluso. Luke, thank you for joining us. And we're going to be talking about the NFL draft. Alex has us with our first question for him.
All right, with the draft being next week, Luke, where do you think local Ohio State star Marvin Harrison will end up?
First off, I would just like to thank you two and Mrs. Fountain for choosing me for this role. When it comes to question, I think Marvin Harrison Jr. will end up 4th overall to the Arizona Cardinals. They're in desperate need of a receiver to help Kyler Murray in that offense. He's a generational talent, won't drop out of the top 5 if everything goes expected for me.
Solid pick.
That's great. So we got Caleb Williams, the projected 1st overall selection. He opted out of the NFL Combine and chose to only perform at USC's Pro Day. Do you think this is a cause for any concern on his locker room character or his playing in general at the next level?
I don't think so. You know, he's a generational talent just like Marvin. He's gonna, be great in the NFL for most likely the Chicago Bears at 1st overall. And, personality doesn't really affect GMs that much for generational talent, so I don't think it's going to affect his draft stock in any way.
Yeah. Speaking of stock, quarterback J.J. McCarthy had an exceptional pro day performance, causing his draft stock to skyrocket. Do you think that we should believe this? Do you think that we should believe the hype?
My personal opinion, I think pro days are full of crap. It's teammates going up against teammates. They're just trying to make themselves look better. So I just think, pro days don't mean much, and I care about the combine, which J.J. McCarthy did not perform well at. And looking back at who else had exceptional pro days, Zach Wilson, look how he's turned out.
Yeah, you're correct. All right, we got last question here. Who is your sleeper pick for this year's NFL draft and why?
My sleeper pick is Missouri cornerback Chris Abrams-Dierne. He's projected a 3rd-round pick by Mel Kiper, and I think that's disrespectful to him and his family. I think he should be a late 1st-round, early 2nd-round pick. I have him going 28th overall to the Bills in my mock draft, so that's my sleeper.
Love it.
Yep. The NFL draft starts next Thursday and can be watched on ESPN and CBS, so tune in if interested. Luke, thanks for joining us again.
Big Dog.
Thank you, guys.
Officer Luke has been stirring around the building, and it looks like there's a common theme of theft among the students.
Officer Luke, recently we've had a lot of thefts out of the cafeteria. Inside here, what you don't know is there are 8 cameras and we can see every aspect of the entire cafeteria. If you decide to not pay and go to the register and you walk out this door or the far door down there, it is considered a theft. Once you pass all points of sale, it's a theft. You gotta make sure you're paying for that. So there's a lot of times that you'll see me standing outside the cafeteria over here in this area on GBB. Sometimes you'll see some of the administrators standing on each of the exits as well. If we catch you, you could face school discipline, and you could also potentially be charged with theft. We're in the staff lot today at the Mincy Center, and right now we have a car here that doesn't have a pass. It could be a staff member or it could be a student. So if you get caught and you get a sticker, what I do is then I give the names to the administrators, and once they have the names of the underclassmen that are parking in the senior staff lots, what they're doing is they are assigning Saturday schools. So if you'd like a Saturday school and spend 4 hours on your Saturday morning, then park in the senior lot or the staff lot. We also recently have discovered that a lot of kids are trying to make their own parking passes and fake them. I would not recommend doing this. So if you create something that is for another business entity, this is actually a theft by deception. We're out here in the black and gold and student parking lot off Brandon Road. Something that's outside of the school hours, we're having a lot of theft out of motor vehicle at nighttime on our night shift. So what criminals typically do is they just go down rows of cars or houses and they just try to lift the handle to see if any vehicles are left unlocked, and they'll look for anything of value. So like we're here at this car, and if I were walking up, they'll just come up, they'll check the door, and look, we have somebody's car that's unlocked here with a backpack in it. So they would typically take this, steal it, go through it, and dump it on the side of the road. We'll have to figure out who this person is.
This has been Skylar Burkle reporting for the WARL.
Also, due to construction at Kingsdale, students parked in the Giant Eagle parking lot during the school day will be towed by Upper Arlington Police. Seniors, want to go back to where it all began? Well, you are invited to return to your former elementary school on Monday, May 20th from 3 to 4 p.m. to visit teachers, staff, administrators, and old friends. All seniors must complete their exit survey regardless of your post-high school plans. Complete the online survey in Naviance, click on the blue circle with your initials, and then surveys from your school. Complete this by May 5th. We do not have a show next week because of the testing schedule, so we will see you guys in 2 weeks.
New in school and UA in general, and that's just what we do when we're kicking it with you. Don't you wanna know something new? Say, won't you come kick it with us, kicking it live.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Hinton. I'm the Community Workforce Manager at Dawson. Dawson is a workforce solutions company where we help people find jobs. We'll be at the Upper Arlington High School Job Fair on May 3rd, and we're so excited to meet you all there. Remember, this is a great opportunity to connect with employers and other organizations and hear more about the job opportunities that Dawson has to offer. We'll see you then.